Hey guys, welcome to Picksburgh. This is Anthony, and you're joining us for the best morning show on the YouTubes, ECOM and Beyond. Appreciate you being here. With me, as always, I have my co-host Nate. Every day I'm hustling.
What up?
Appreciate every single person being here, and I always love the morning tailgate. First person we have in chat today was Cajun Reseller. You get that broski point. You want to mark him down, Nate?
Yeah.
We got Cody. What is up? As far as that broski point goes, we still are extending that to if you leave comments after the show. So make sure you leave comments after the show. We actually, before I even greet the rest of you guys, I'm excited to share it with you. Last month's broski point winner was Matt Phoenix Flippers. Oh Lord, I have a shelf fallen down here, and it's a mess. Sorry, guys. So anyway, Phoenix Flippers won last month, and he won a ECOM Beyond T-shirt. So we designed it last night, and we're excited to show that off today. So we officially have ECOM Beyond T-shirts available in Nate's eBay store. So if anybody's interested in picking those up, Nate will drop a link, and maybe you could even show that off, Nate, while I greet a few more people.
Yeah, 1 second.
So Cody Fontaine is in the Heezy Faux Sheezy. We got Sandollar. What is up, Ray? Good morning to you. Appreciate you being here. Kelly, the Ecom Mom Ward, the mastress of the roundhouse kick. Appreciate you being here, Kelly, as per always. Asian Roots Reseller. What's up, Johnny? Good morning to you. Hopefully everything is well for you over on that part of the world. That Thrifting Goomba. What is going on? Good morning to you. I love the name. It's an awesome name. Got Gate City Picker in the house. What's going on, Paul? You're good, Nate. Serving it up to you.
No money, G-Unit.
Dapper Tiger's in the house. Good to see you. Dave's Digs. Thanks so much for being here, man. It's the first time I've seen you in chat, so thank you so much for showing up and hanging out with us today. Never Ending Saga. What is going on? Good to see you today. Michelle Lathan, good morning to you. Jody Mitama. What's going on, Jody? Canada's finest. Pennsylvania Reseller. Good to see you today, Mel. Hopefully everything's well with you. Merch fulfilled. Buying Space. What is up, Myra? Great to see you. Glad you're back. Hopefully you had a happy Easter. Billy Picker. What up, Joe? The man, the myth, the legend, Rev Resale. What's going on, man? I'm pretty sure Rev's on with the Mile High Treasure Hunters today, isn't he? Rev and Nikki T.
I think you're right about that.
Speaking of which, we got Uncle B's Old School Flips in the house. Him and Frank Stroke of Luck. They do a show at 11 a.m. their time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern our time. So if you guys are around in the afternoons and you're looking for a good live show to hang out, go check out the Maha Treasure Hunters. Pretty sure today you'll see Rev and Nikki T on there. They can update us if that's right or wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Got Shane in the house. What's going on, Shane? Great to see you, my man. Steampunk Town. What is up? Great to see you. Ron Burgundy. Good to see you, man. Destiny's in the house. Shamrock Pixie. Good morning to you, Des. Hopefully you and Tommy are doing awesome. Need to see you guys. I haven't seen you guys in like forever as far as like a hangout or whatever. Simply Dana's in the house. What is up, Dana? Is your premiere today, Dana, for the collaboration video? If so, drop the link to it. Got Tracy in the house. Tease Flips. Good to see you, Tracy. Got Glock 30 fan. What is going on? Thank you so much for being here. Looks like Mel's trying to get a unit, so everyone send him prayers out. Hopefully Mel gets that unit and makes tons of money. Just Me Kathy's in the house. What is up? My favorite dumpster diver. Ventures with the Hudsons. Thanks so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. Reseller Man, good morning. Really appreciate you being here. Looks like they woke up to snow on the ground in Wisconsin. Doesn't surprise me. It's not snowing here, but it's like raining here. Weather's pretty poop here in Pittsburgh too today. Okay, so Dana says video is ready, trying to figure out when to premiere it. How long's the video, Dana? Guess it would just depend on how long the video is.
Yeah.
I know Uncle B and Frank go live at 1, but I don't know that they would care if you did it then or whatever. But it's up to you. I mean, it's your video. You can pretty much put it out whenever you want. If you want, you know what would be really cool, Dana? Schedule it for like 11:30 or something like that, and then we'll just all end the show and jump over to your premiere right after.
Yeah, that'd be
that perfect. Way you'll get a ton of people.
Sounds good, Johnny.
Johnny. What part of Ohio are you from, Adventures with the Hudsons? Oh, you're going to do it tomorrow, Dana. Well, whenever you do it is fine. Just let us know. We'll promote it for you. You can even put it in our Facebook group if you want. I'll actually drop a link to the Facebook group for anybody that isn't a part of it. We put a lot of stuff for the morning show in there. We also use it as a place where we can ask each other questions, share kind of like what's going on with our businesses or, YouTube channels and stuff like that. So I'm going to just drop that link. Bill D, good morning to you. Appreciate you being here. So there's the Facebook group link. You can go ahead and join. Steven Scroggins is in the house. What's up, Steven? Okay, so Goomba wants to know if we can explain the benefits of a premiere. Okay, so essentially what a premiere is, it's like a mixture of a pre-recorded and a live, in the sense that the creator watches the premiere, live with the audience, and they can interact just kind of like we're interacting right now. The only difference is like you're watching a pre-recorded video. I know a lot of people have been having a lot of success with the premieres lately, so it's something that I've been kind of trying to mess around with a little bit with some of my pre-recordeds.
You get a good combination of the best of both worlds. You get the pre-recorder, which YouTube loves, but you also get the live activity that we all love, because we all love the interaction and just being able to communicate and hang out with one another. So
yeah. What's up, Harry? Good to see you, man. Good morning.
What up, Harry?
EC Sales, the master of the license plate, is with us. Good to see you, D. You got Wendy in the house. FGS, good to see you. Got Land Shark Picker. What's up, Craig?
Craig.
Love that shark that Darlene drew you, man. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so Jimmy says that they will be live at 1 p.m. Eastern today. Rev should be on, barring like the internet issues with the storms and whatever. So make sure you guys tune in 1 p.m. Nate and I are always in there, at least until Nate goes to work. But that's like my pack and list routine is Mile High Treasure Hunters. definitely good quality show, guys. So check it out. Do you want to share your screen, Nate? Show the t-shirt?
Yeah, give me 1 second. All right. So there's 2 versions to the shirt.
Maybe you can grab a link too.
There's a lighter color.
So these just became available last night. Nate designed them on his wherever he gets his shirts done. So this is the one we did for the giveaway last month that Matt won. I think Matt got a green one.
Yeah, you got the I think it was the turf green.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Bill. Good morning to you, man. Appreciate you being here.
The one's loading. I'm gonna throw some links out.
Well, yeah. So they're officially available if anybody wants one. We did order Matt's shirt last night, and then Nate and I ordered one for ourselves too. So if anyone wants them, Nate has them in his eBay store. He'll put a link that you guys can go and you can order it. It's Mr. Burns approved, as you saw. And there's like a plethora of different things, like colors and stuff. What's up, Casey? Carolina Hustlers in the house. Good to see you. Craig says, be careful, could be copyrighted. Myra's in the house. Good to see you, Myra. Yeah, I would say that might be like an issue, like on a large scale, where we're essentially just like getting them for personal use, though. So I don't know if that would be that big of an issue. Hey, Todd, good to see you. Great, glad that you're here.
Also, another easy way to find both shirts, right? Any of our ECOM shirts, just type in ECOM and Beyond in the search, and it'll pop up. But that is for one of the designs, and the other one, I'll type in 1 second.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way of putting it, is just to search ECOM Beyond. That's how I found it whenever I was sending Matt the link yesterday. So I just searched ECOM Beyond on eBay. It was easy to find with that. So yeah, if anybody's interested, those are available.
Also, I'm going to put up a post in the in our group for ECOM Beyond, for if anybody wants any like a store review done. So what we do, we go live during the show, kind of check out someone's store. We'll randomly pick. If we have a bunch of people, we'll randomly pick. If we'll have a couple, then we'll just do, whoever we can during the show. And yeah, because that was a suggestion that we had on our different things that people might want to see or might want us to do. So we're trying to incorporate that into our weekly routine.
Yep. And that I'd say we can incorporate, obviously, eBay stores for anybody that wants us to look at their eBay store. But if you want us to look at, like, for example, like your Mercari or pretty much anything that you're working on, we'd be willing to look at that too. But if you're interested, I think Nate said he's going to throw up something in the Facebook group. And let me drop the link to that again, just in case you guys don't have it. You can go there and you can basically, I don't know, sign up to be one of the store reviews or whatever when we do that episode this week or whatever. So if you're interested, go to the Facebook group and get her done.
Paul says Amazon store too, right?
I mean, if you want to share it, I'd be more than happy to take a look at your store. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's I'm sure people wouldn't want that done, but
yeah, Kelly, sorry, y'all ain't gonna look at my Amazon store. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to blast that all over the YouTubes.
Yeah, Todd says he looks at a lot of stores weekly. I do too. I do, for not so much to like critique them. I do it because when I have a good week reselling, I pay it forward and I go and I buy something from another reseller. So Normally, like if I'm having a pretty good week, I'll go to somebody's store and buy something. So that's just the way I've always been. I like to pay it forward.
I'm glad we got to finally put the shirts out. We've been trying to do that for a while now. So
I know, man.
The merch refill has slowed down on this side of town. So, well, that and plus all the stores were closed basically for the last couple of days.
Yeah,
it was like everything closed for Easter, which was kind of cool because it is a holiday. People should be enjoying it at home. So I think the only thing that was open was like Walmart. Like everything else was closed. Target was closed. A bunch of different places. So ran out of stuff to sell. No, not really ran out of stuff to sell. I still have some, but I just don't have the plethora of SKUs like I did before.
Yeah, I like it 2D. I've had other people do it to me in the past too. Like I've had Ryan and Pam over at Thrift Mind just randomly order like 4 or 5 items, just because they had a good week and they wanted to pay it forward. So like, I've always done the same for other people too. If I have a really good week,
If we wanted to, we could do something where it's almost like a reseller chain. You know what I'm saying? Where like, say me and you start, like I buy something off you, and then
hey Pat
buys off me, then the next person buys off, and then just make it like a chain.
We should do that. We should, you know what we should do? We should start right now, and like I'll buy something off of somebody will buy something off of me, then somebody will buy something off of that person. We should see how many sales we can get in a row. That would be awesome. Like how many cha-chings we can like get going right now.
Yeah, but like whoever would buy off the last person, their store would be up, and then
the first person then or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
The first person, whoever orders the ECOM and Beyond shirt.
Yeah, I guess the ECOM and Beyond shirt would count as a purchase, huh?
Yeah.
So then someone will order the shirt, then you'll order something, and then we'll just keep going in a circle. Is that how we're gonna do it?
Good. Yeah, that's fine.
Greg wants to know how much for your beard.
Yeah, Myra said a little bit up in the chat. She goes, Nate, did you hear a guy auction off his beard? The high bid was $100.
Wow.
I would I'd be kind of sad losing my beard, especially all of it.
Good to see you.
I've grown very fond of the beard over the years. It's even weird saying that because it doesn't even feel like I've grown it that long because it's been such a newish addition over the last. Well, it'll be 2 years in June. There we go.
Oh, cha-ching.
Is that the start of the
Pat, thank you so much, man. Yeah, you can definitely buy a bear hug and a body slam. I definitely not necessary, Pat, but I 100% appreciate it, man. You're cha-chinging left and right, bro. Dang. We definitely got to get you back on the show sometime, Pat. Whenever you have some free time, I definitely want to pick your brain about card breaks too. Like where people pitch in and they get like certain teams or players or stuff. I want to learn how that works because I want to get into some of that stuff as well. So definitely want to pick your brain on that, Pat. Thank you very much, though, for the $10 super chat. Definitely not necessary, but 100% appreciated.
We had Paul and Todd purchase ECOM and Beyond shirts from us, so thank you
you guys so much.
We'll have to definitely start the channel.
I'm gonna pull up eBay real quick because I know I got some of your guys' stores bookmarked. If you guys want to drop links. Here, let me pull up my YouTube so that way, in case you don't have a wrench, I can wrench you. So that way, if you want to drop your store link, you can. And then we'll kind of just try to start like a chain of sales going through or something like that. If you don't want to participate, you don't have to. But dropping your link could turn into a sale. So
It was Paul Gatesy Picker, and I kind of figured it was Todd the Flippin Hustler, but he just said in chat, so he reconfirmed for me. So thank you much. And I kind of figured it was Todd. Harlan said he bought a box of 2020 Leaf rookies like you opened.
Nice.
He'll be here tomorrow. Awesome.
That's awesome, Harlan. Hopefully you did good on them.
They're coming in tomorrow.
Nice. Okay, so I just pulled up the chat, which reminds me, I didn't even like my own video. We have 46 watching. If you guys could throw a thumbs up, we only got 14 thumbs on there. I'd really appreciate it. It does help the show to get out there. Justin Jacobs is in the house. Good morning, Justin. How are you doing, buddy? Okay, so Todd threw his store up there. Do me a favor too, guys. When you get somebody buy something from you, just put in capitals in the chat, cha-ching, or tag me or Nate or something like that. That way we know that you've been hit, and then we can kind of, you know, you can pay that forward to somebody, or I don't know. Nate, you're more organized than me. How should that work?
What, with the chain? How we should do this?
Yeah. How are we gonna get this chain rolling? So we already got Paul.
So we got Paul. Thing we'll do, we'll go, since Paul and Thing both bought one. One of us buys off Paul. One of us buys off of Todd.
Okay. Okay, so I see.
I'm trying to think how to do
Todd
this.
dropped his link. Did Paul drop his?
Yeah, he dropped his, yeah. So we have two starters, but I'm trying to think how we should get this linked up. We need to use Facebook though, so this way.
Okay, so I clicked on Todd's, or I mean not Todd's, Paul's. Do you want to click on Todd's?
Yeah, I'll check out Todd's store.
You have some really nice looking pictures, Paul. Nice white backgrounds. Need to keep them cha-chings rolling. I'm going to drop my link too real quick. My link's actually down below too, in case anybody's interested in my store. .com/. Boom. What's up, Matt? Phoenix Flipper's in the house. Good to see you. Yeah, so we're starting a chain right now for anybody that just came in. We had 2 sales come in on Nate's store, and Nate and I are going to pay it forward. And anybody else that wants to jump in, we're going to try to see how many sales we can bring into everybody's eBay store. Well, that's a cool Spider-Man knife that you got there, Paul.
The thing we'll do is me and you will buy off Todd and Paul's store.
Mm-hmm.
And then if someone buys another ECOM and Beyond shirt, that starts the chain again. And that would be the first store in the chain. And then we can just keep going. Because with us having 2 starting points, it's kind of hard to complete the chain or get the chain.
Although with all the links that are in the chat, like people could be technically buying off of each other right now too. So if you buy off of somebody, post that you bought off of somebody too. That way we know that that person's store has already been plundered.
I got the same Simpsons Bart Trivia board game, Todd. I think I just threw mine over on Mercari. Cross-posted it.
It's funny. He has this trucker Hillary. It looks like a Hillary Clinton hat, only it says "effing Hillary us." You know, like hilarious.
Bugatti car looks cool. I must get that for a display piece.
Dave, I'm gonna send you a wrench right now, man. That way you'll be able to. There you go. You're a mod now, so you can add your store link if you'd like. Tony's in the house. Good morning, Tony. We were just sharing some eBay store links. We're gonna try to start a chain where we go and we buy off of each other type thing. See how many sales we can generate this morning for each other. So, like I said, if you guys want to participate, you can drop your link. If you don't, that's cool too. No big deal either way. I may just make my purchase after the show. That way I'm a little more entertaining and not just like scrolling through somebody's store the whole time.
That was the only downfall of us doing this now.
Yeah, I know. Touche.
I was just thinking about that. I'm like, this isn't probably too good to watch.
Yeah.
If we do it like that and set it up through the Facebook group like that, we could start the chain on the group there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll start it.
We'll do it through the Facebook group. Yeah, that's a much better idea. So we will get the chain started. Paul and Todd are already a part of it. So if you guys are looking to buy, you can start with their stores, or you can actually go. We can post links in the Facebook group too on that thread that Nate's going to start. That'd probably be the easiest way to do it and make sure everybody on there gets somebody to buy something type thing. Mike, yeah, you can definitely post that video link. Absolutely. You guys are free to promote whatever you want in the chats. We don't mind. Not a problem at all. Okay, so Matt's on his phone, so he can't. No big deal, man. Okay, Dana set her premiere for today at 1:30. Is that Eastern time, Dana? Yeah, so anyway, we should probably touch a little bit on the topic for today, I would think.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So the topic today is sourcing strategies after the lockdown ends. Me and Nate were talking a little bit about it last night, just like, and I get a lot of my ideas for shows just sitting around BSing with Nate, you know what I mean, while we're either packing orders or listing or whatever. But yeah, I think that there's going to be a great opportunity for resellers coming up, because one of the things that we were talking about last night is retail is dying, and this COVID-19 pandemic is definitely like the nail in the coffin for a lot of them, you know. So I think there's going to be a lot of blowout sales coming once a lot of these stores that weren't allowed to be open reopen. You know, I think there's going to be a lot of closing sales and stuff like that as well. Plus, I think there's going to be a lot of yard sales and stuff like that once this is all said and done. And I also think the thrift stores are going to be more loaded now because of all of the overabundance of donations that they've taken in. So I think that there's going to be a big wave of fresh inventory coming our way. And I think that we're going to be really reaping the rewards of, you know, everything once this lockdown is over. So I don't know how you guys feel about that, or what your thought on that, Nate, is, but I definitely think that resellers have a really good vantage point coming out of this pandemic. So I really think that we will thrive through this, especially when a lot of these blowout sales start to happen.
Yeah, I think we hold a lot of power moving forward. like Anthony was saying, I think a lot of places are going to be going out of business. There was a couple, businesses already kind of on the fence, before the pandemic. So moving after the pandemic, all the, just amount in rent and just everything else that they've been paying and not been open making any money. It basically, sunk them, in my opinion. So moving forward, it is our dollars are worth more than ever. You know what I'm saying? Like where we maybe would have paid or had to pay more for something in the past, in the future, I think we're going to get a lot more bang for our buck at garage sales, at retail locations. I mean, you name it.
Yeah.
My honest opinion, probably the best strategy to move forward is definitely hit garage sales. I think those are going to be awesome. People have been sitting home cleaning out basements and just looking for stuff to get rid of to make money or get ready for garage sale season, because a lot of people before this would just basically get some stuff that they would have in their garage and just throw it out on the lawn. Well, now people are cleaning out their garages, or garages are clean, so they have a good idea of what they have and what they don't need, and now we're going to have a lot of great inventory. But also, because of those businesses closing, like I was saying, I think a lot of them are going to close, and a lot of inventory, a lot of packing machines, a lot of shipping supplies, computers, you name it, printers. You're going to have a lot of opportunities for stuff like that. One thing that I picked up at there was a local clothing store that closed, People's, it was called. I bought a really nice mannequin for like my, do like shoot pictures for clothing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it for $20, which there's no way you're finding anything close to that. On eBay, Amazon, anything like that. I mean, shipping alone would probably be $20. So just really keep your eyes open. I wouldn't, if something you normally say pay like 50 or 60 or something, you'd pay up at a garage sale for, like something that was really awesome, I would definitely chop that down like to like 40 or 30.
Yeah.
And really, get more out of your money, because moving forward is going to be so many opportunities with stores and online sales. I mean, you name it, everything's going to be up for grabs, because a lot of these places are going to try and save their companies, or try to, or they're literally they're going to be gone. So just be patient, but at the same time be very understanding that you can get a lot more than you usually can for your money.
Yeah, for sure. Michelle was asking if we went over and picked that garbage heap outside the Goodwill. We did not. It was very tempting, but I just didn't want to get in any kind of legal trouble for taking stuff that was supposedly donated or whatever. But it was definitely tempting. That's for sure. Larry said he just got the shirt from you. What's up, Larry? Look how big my mustache is today, man. I've been growing it out for you.
Larry, let me see. Larry, did you buy? I don't think I got anything from him.
Moronic Pest is in the house. Good to see you.
That's my phone didn't update.
Oh, I know. He'll be hitting the flea market up once it opens. Should be interesting to see what shows up. Yeah. I can't wait to go to the flea market, and you get the people that come just with the clean outs of their houses. You know what I mean? And they're there for a one-off, and they just want to get rid of stuff. Those are my favorite people to buy from. Ellie says she's missing the church rummage sales. I am too. I love church sales. Jacob Fufu in the house. What up, man?
What up, Jacob? That man is super knowledgeable at music, of all things. He crushed me that Tommy and Destiny did guess that song or
yeah.
something like that. Man, he crushed me. Man knows his music.
Steven says there'll be a lot of shelf pulls and stuff like that up for auctions.
Another thing too is like the like sites like Bulk.
Yeah.
They're going to be having a lot better inventory than they usually would.
Yep.
So I mean, like I said, guys, there's going to be so much. You just be very patient, but at the same time, just know when to pull the trigger when needed.
Frank's in the house. Stroke of luck. What's up, Frank? Good to see you, man. Good morning. Freddie, what is up? Good morning, my man. Elo's in the house. How's J-Town treating you, my man? Kathy says she's missing dumpster diving. I can imagine. I'm missing so many aspects of what I do as an eBay seller right now, and it sucks. I don't know if you saw, but Grimes Finds, Justin put out a video last night dumpster diving, and he found some awesome stuff. It was really cool.
He found some comics that were in a dumpster that usually is locked, and he had a nice stack of them. It looked like older stuff too that they just had in the back and for some reason kept or whatever.
Yeah. Elo, I'm gonna throw you a wrench, my man. I didn't realize you didn't have one. Freddie wants to know if anyone's going to use their stimulus to source.
Combined with what I got coming back from Amazon, these next 2 payments, I'm gonna be really set up nicely to source.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the Amazon's starting to open up their doors a little bit more of what they're allowing people to send in.
Mm-hmm.
So the floodgates are going to start opening again. So merchant field is going to probably go to the wayside for the most part, depending on what your price is and everything, because they're starting to catch up on shipping, which I don't know if it's going to stay keeping up or they're going to get behind again with the more of the product coming in. But yeah, it's going to be really awesome here. Just the source. I'm excited. Like I'm about it. My cash flow is about as good as I ever had it ever. With the stimulus and then with Amazon paying me out a good bit the next 2 payments, which I was hoping it was going to be more, but this payment, but it's still really good.
Mike wants to know if we're worried at all about the possibility of an increased amount of returns. I mean, there's always a possibility of returns, but yeah, I think that we could be looking at a lot of buyer's remorse, once this whole thing ends. But especially if there's a lot of people out of work for any extended period of time, I'm not as concerned about it, just because I think if I do enough in sales, I should have enough to cover whatever would come through. It's just kind of like the cost of doing business.
My eBay's been mostly dead for the most part since during this whole thing, and so I'm not really worried about returns on eBay because I really didn't have too much to go out. But Amazon, they extended their return policy or whatever for the pandemic, so we could see some more on there. But honestly, I'm not too worried about that stuff either.
Morning, Lynn, in case I didn't greet you yet. And also Victoria, I don't remember if I greeted you yet either, but good morning. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I think we're using our stimulus towards like our house taxes or something like that. Pretty sure. And then if there's anything left, we'll probably just put it towards the house. So we're getting a bunch of work done.
My first thing I bought was a TV. Bought a 55-inch for the bedroom. My wife, she was always bothering me about getting a bigger TV for the bedroom because we're using a little, it was like a 32-inch or something like that. But yeah, I mean, for a bedroom, it wasn't too bad for how big our bedroom was and everything. But so I got her that. So she was all smiles ear to ear. I think that was Saturday.
That's awesome. Freddie said he's using his stimulus to move to the Berg.
There we go.
Money well spent.
Depending on where you're moving from, too, you might be saving yourself a lot of money because PA is such a pretty cheap area to live. Other than the gas tax,
Yeah.
we're probably one of the higher states for gas. But I mean, overall, the cost of living is really cheap. I got my house moving ready. It was nothing compared to what you see at other places. I can see some collabs coming in my future.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I'm hoping to find I've been talking about this for a long time. I'm hoping to find like a bubble wrap maker, like a bubble pillow.
Mm-hmm.
I want one of those so bad. I was gonna almost buy one the other day. It was like once I got this like stimulus money,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it was amazing to get it. And now I'm looking at stuff that I'm like, how can I make stuff easier for me or cheaper in the long run? Because with reselling, packing supplies and keeping our products safe is very important. And not only that, like you can even make money selling bubble wrap, bubble pillows, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So that could be another like stream of income that I can be selling or whatever on, both platforms that I sell on, either Amazon or eBay or even Mercari. Because I was looking at Mercari, I didn't even really see anything like that on there. So, you could just basically put it in a big like clear like bag or whatever, and as long as it's under a pound, it'll ship first class, which is you can send out a lot of bubble pillows like that.
Yep. Frank says cheap to live in Pittsburgh. I may be moving there. Denver's super expensive. Come on down, man. Bring Uncle B with you.
Yep.
Goomba says there's a bubble maker on eBay for $400. And they have a smaller one for $300.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I think there was one on Amazon for like $200 or $250, but it looked a little bit like it was like the older model compared to the $400 one you're talking about, I believe. I don't mind paying up a little bit of money for something that's better. You know what I mean? It's going to last me. It's going to just work a lot better. So that's what's kind of been like, keep me back. But I think moving forward, like we were talking with businesses closing that have, that do some of the, have some of the shipping capabilities where they're shipping product from store to customers, I'll be able to get something like that for a pretty good price, hopefully. So it's like one of them things where it's like, I don't know if I should pull the trigger like right now to buy new, but, I should just hold off. Because what will happen the second I buy one, like my local GameStop or something will have one for like $100. I'll be kicking myself in the teeth because it'll probably be like 1,000 times better. And, it's obviously going to be a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And I'd probably get a lot of the rolls of, that make the bubbles that are very expensive for free, for cheap because of what they're going to have, for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I do the same thing as Freddie does here. He says he pays like $18 for like 750 feet of bubble. I think I get 700 feet for 18, something like that.
I mean, on the grand scheme of things, like if you're looking at it as, say you're like me and Anthony's age, for example, we're 35 years of age, roughly. If we're going to keep reselling, maybe not this rate where we're at now, or, I'm sure we haven't hit our peak yet, but, over the grand scheme of things of how long we're going to be doing this, going and paying that $18 or whatever for, a big roll of bubble wrap or whatever, and not having to buy like tissue, the pack paper or anything like that, and really having your items sit solid because you're not scared to spend a little bit more on that or whatever, use as much. Even if it's like a $9 savings on that because of shipping, or it might even be like $5 for what you just paid, in cost or whatever. You know what I mean? So what's it called? So if I can save myself like $15 for something I normally pay, you know, it would probably cost me like say $5 to say, because I don't think it'd be that much more than that to make that much bubble wrap.
Yeah.
You know, in the cost of just the plastic fill, you know, the bag or whatever. You know, over the lifetime or lifespan of that, you're going to definitely save a lot of money. Because I've run through bubble wrap.
Yeah, I use a lot of it too.
And not only that, like for example, like, you know, me and Anthony are close, and I know there's other resellers in our, you know, even in the chat, they're coming to Pittsburgh or are in Pittsburgh right now. That's what, you know, networking also will help too. Like if I can help save them money and be like, hey, like, need some bubble wrap, I got you for $10, which you normally pay for 20. I wouldn't see why anybody wouldn't want to do that. I put a couple bucks in my pocket for materials and for, you know, time, and then there's a little extra stream of money that I normally wouldn't have.
For sure. Kelly's in the house. Hip Flippin' Mama. Good to see you. Glad you were here.
I feel like I haven't seen Mama for like a month.
You know,
last night, the night before, she's hiding from me.
Yeah, she's tired of you, Nate.
It's all good. I understand.
I did not see your thumbnail yet, Victoria, but I'll definitely check it out. That's pretty awesome that you're having a interview with Harry Tornado. I'll definitely have to watch that. Is that 2 p.m. today that you're doing that?
That's right, Rev. Rev says, Nate's a true businessman, always thinking how to generate those funds. That and save some, you know what I mean? Like, that's the main thing. Like, if you could save yourself a little bit every day, even on something as dumb or cheap as bubble wrap, and really the grand scheme of things, over a year period, that adds up. And that's, you know, the money that you save, that's all in your pocket. You know what I mean? That's all going to your kids or your house or whatever. You know what I mean? That's more money that you can enjoy doing what you want to, you know, in the future. So that's the way I kind of think about different things like that.
Tripler, man, I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much again. I appreciate you bidding on that and buying it during our auction. Speaking of the auction, guys, we will be doing another one first Thursday of the month on my channel. I haven't scheduled it or anything yet, but be on the lookout for that. Should be a lot of fun. Gonna have some really good stuff coming out this month too. So definitely be on the lookout for that.
Paul said you're going to change your name to Every Day I'm Saving.
No, every day I'm saving cash.
Still hustling though. I'm going to start hustling bubble wrap to my neighbors. No, but also too, like, you know, my goal is to hopefully have a mini storefront, mostly like a warehouse, and then just a smaller storefront of some stuff that, you know, say some bigger items or maybe some wholesale stuff that, you know, I can order, you know, some abundance of or whatever that was, you know, be new to everyone, because I'd get it around the same time everyone else did, like the retail stores and stuff would. So, you know, the part of my idea is to do like basically like a, you know, like UPS has like their stores or whatever where they pack stuff or whatever. Well, same thing. That's what I would do. I would have that as a way of getting people into my door, because I could ship products for them, like their own products or their own shipments, and pass some savings down to them, or basically charge the same price, but I'll offer them a more of a, you know, a custom shipping experience. But like the bubble wrap stuff, that would be something I would use more and more in that part range of things too, because, you know, I would need to ship and then I can upcharge for that for people. I hope I'm not.
Myra says maybe one day it'll be every day I'm shaving.
I hope not. I hope not. I like my beard. My wife don't. It definitely needs a trim up and a shape up, but
Hey, Betty.
it's been a little long since I went to the one lady down the street that trims me up. Actually, I heard she quit her job.
Really?
For the pandemic. Yeah, man. I was upset because I was going to go schedule an appointment.
So,
And I called in there. I'm like, hey, is so-and-so there? Nope. She don't work here anymore. I'm like, how dare she? Now who's going to do my beard now?
you know, that's like your beard lady.
I just found the beard lady. She's the one that introduced me to the one and only
Line hammer? Yeah.
like my beard is broken. My
yeah. What are we gonna do right now? Yeah. Nate just lost his beard lady.
Yeah. Like, what's up with that? You should have called me.
You know? Well, what's a beard gonna do now?
I don't know. The thing that's crazy is like the place where I got it at, it was like, your average just my cuts or whatever, like whatever. But her husband has a beard like mine. So she always learned from him because he was she used him as a guinea pig to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
So she was really on point with the edge up and the trim up. So I'm gonna go back in there. There's gonna be a bunch of people that probably don't know how to do it. And I'm gonna look all haggard for the first couple of days until it grows back. So.
You gotta watch saying that.
Oh geez.
Yeah, you gotta watch saying that now. Because I know a haggard that probably take that too kindly.
Part of my vocab. It's not because of
I mean, you can replace that with ratchet or something like that.
I'm gonna look bougie.
Maybe a little doo-doo brown.
That's part of my my vocab. I can't help that.
I'm just saying, if you keep using that, you might get crushed.
Yikes. Another thing we haven't talked about too with the topic today with our thing, storage lockers are going to be, I think, at an all-time high. To the point where they might not want to sell them all at one time. They're going to just do like X amount a week, another one a week, and just do huge waves of lockers. And I know Pennsylvania resellers excited for that. I know Grimes is. I want to do one. Like me and Anthony's been trying to get one for the cheap for the longest time. So if we can get one like that, or we can just sneak one in when people are going crazy over other ones or whatever, it'd be a great first experience for us.
For sure. Reseller man's getting down to the nitty gritty, Nate. He needs that Mr. Burns update.
No, I don't have any update. I'm trying to think.
You better squeeze something out, man.
Oh wait, I got something.
Okay, good. Because we're jonesing for it now.
So the person that I was working with, because there was only two guys on my shift, me and somebody else, he quit. And I was telling you guys about he went and did Instacart instead. So to replace him, they didn't want to have to hire somebody, while the pandemic's going on. They rather just save the money and pass it along throughout them other employees. So they bring another guy in, and he's like a lead for management or whatever. So it's almost like he's like a supervisor in training. So they bring him in. They basically say that he's my boss, basically, and also Mr. Burns is my boss. So it's like they give me a Smithers to work with. So I got two people I got to answer to. And then we had
that sucks.
Then they switched him out with another person who's also part of that management team. So I was sitting in the office with him, with Mr. Burns, and I'm like, hey, Mr. Burns, why does every shift have leads and we don't? And he goes, well, you guys only have two guys in your shift. I said, so? I said, morning shift got one, night shift got them. I said, there should be one for us. And I was like, also, like, if I'm the only person that knows this shift fully, why am I listening or having somebody else boss me around trying to tell me what to do when they don't even know the shift? So he said that basically is just the way it is, and nothing I can do about it. So, but yeah, I get to work with a Smithers.
Mel says, "Do a live with me in Picksburgh, Nate."
We can do that. Yeah, we can
Freddie,
do that.
Freddie says that once I get to the Berg, I want to start doing storage lockers too. And we don't really have many yard sales here, so that'll be nice too. Dude, there's a ton of yard sales in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
There's so many different communities in Pittsburgh. Typically, every week I try to find a different community sale, and that's what I go to. And like I can fill my van weekly. It's amazing.
Paul says that he thinks a lot of the lockers are going to give folks extra time to catch up on payment. I have a U-Haul, and they said we could spread the payments over the next 3 months. Huh. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to do something, but I just think a lot of damage has been done to the people's pockets that even like the stimulus isn't going to be able to catch up thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Be able to drop that like that, where you have other stuff that like say your electric or your gas or whatever, that's they're being nice and maybe spreading the payment out or whatever for you, but those would probably be higher on the totem pole for people.
Yeah, definitely. So Dave's Diggs is asking any starter tips from pros on getting started with storage lockers. I wouldn't really consider Nate or I a pro on storage lockers.
We haven't typically bought one yet.
Yeah,
we've been doing a lot of research, but
yeah, there's definitely a lot of people in the chat though that could probably answer that a lot better. A great person to check out though is Justin at Grimes Finds. Dude's super down to earth, and I'm sure he would answer like pretty much any questions you'd have in regards to that. But yeah, his channel is amazing, and he does storage lockers. So I would definitely recommend him.
The main starter ones that I could give you is just really be knowledgeable of what you're looking at, profile it where, if you see something like say, I don't know, like trying to think of something you could see, like a Swin bike or whatever, like something like that, or where you see it, you kind of have an idea what it's worth. Only, basically, put up the money for stuff that you see, and then also pay attention to stuff like it's like a live auction. Look at dust, smell. Look at the boxes. Sometimes the boxes can give you an idea if the person had money or not. I know that's what Justin says a lot. If you see a lot of like brand new like Lowe's boxes or Home Depot boxes, that means they probably had money where, they had good stuff, or have actually, are pretty wealthy where they're able to, pay for the boxes. They should have some good stuff that they're putting into the boxes. So, I mean, a lot of it is just knowing how to profile, knowing how to, what to bid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and don't get caught up in the moment. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Especially a lot of auctions, we all get a little bit of drilling and rush by bidding, and next year it's like, what the heck did I bid on?
Yeah.
And then you're trying to figure out how you can make up that extra grand or that extra grand you should have had in profit, and is now you paid up for. So
yeah. Mike says, do not buy a storage locker from a private seller. Mel says to watch out for a staged unit too.
Yeah, sometimes you'll see a unit, it's like, that's way too good to be true. I think you'll see like Apple boxes or I mean, that sometimes you will find stuff that actually has that stuff in it, but that's why I say like if you're at a live auction, just look at the dust. If it's dusty, it's been sitting, no one's opened it, it's old, so there might be like vintage stuff in it. But if it's like a new looking, like boxes don't have much dust in them and stuff like that, it could be staged or stuff moved around a lot right before you got in there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Harlan,
Freddie, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, but I just got a Ring doorbell last week for my house because I do a lot of pickups at the house now as far as my packages and stuff that go out every day. Rather than having to go to the post office every day during the pandemic, I've just been having them come to me, and it's been really, really nice. The cool thing is, like, I can actually talk back and forth. It's like an intercom system and everything like that too. So it's worked out really nice as far as that goes. But if you guys are interested in checking it out, I did do a video on it. I think on Saturday I put that out, so you can go back to my channel and check that out.
You can see if Anthony did or did not lock himself out.
Yeah, I may or may not have locked myself out of the house in the process of trying to film that video for you guys.
Harlan makes a good point about if you're buying a unit, make sure you have a way to get rid of the junk. Some people have to pay to take stuff to the dump. If you do, build that in your cost of your bid. So if, like, you see like the box TVs or like the propane tanks, or like sometimes you'll get those helium tanks and stuff like that.
Yeah,
or auction tanks. Those are stuff that you're gonna have to dump or get rid of, or maybe you can sell them to make money. But I know a lot of times you have to pay to get rid of that type of stuff. Yeah, but Dave, if you go look at Grimes, man, he's awesome, and he does a lot of storage lockers. He's not doing any right now just because of the pandemic. Everything's kind of shut down. But go check out his older stuff, and I mean, it's really good quality content, and it's really good to watch. So you'll enjoy it
for sure, definitely. Bill's asking how the ring light is working. It's working great. Yeah, I have no problems with it. I got the Zomi ZM-R16B, and yeah, it works really, really well. I like it way better than I like the umbrella lights and stuff that I have. So yeah, it works really well. I'm liking it a lot, actually. Like it better if I could turn it off. Sorry about that, guys.
By the light. Pennsylvania Reseller says you can call the storage facility and kind of get a story on the person sometimes and name. And if you have the name, anything you can do some search to find out their work history or their criminal history. Sometimes you'll see some paper ads of somebody getting busted or whatever.
So Johnny is 9 subs away from 300. If you guys could show him some love, I'd appreciate it. Cajun Roots Reseller right there in the chat. Love to see him hit that goal here on the show this morning. Okay, so Freddie's asking, does just one light work for me, or would I recommend getting a couple? It depends on what kind of lights you're getting. If you're getting umbrellas or soft boxes, I would say get 2. With a ring light, though, you really just need 1. If you get a large enough ring light, basically you take your phone and you snap the picture from the inside, and this like literally covers it 360 degrees. So it doesn't leave any shadow or anything behind. So if you have a big ring light like that, that's literally all that you need to photograph pretty much anything.
No problem, Johnny. I got you. I'll ship it out. I might be able to ship it out I'll ship it out tomorrow this way. 2 days, it should be the Thursday.
Mel, if you want, you should have a wrench. You can feel free to drop your own link. Yvette would like Cajun to drop his link as well.
Yeah, they got rid of the 3 dots, which I don't understand why they did that. I don't know if it's more or less to slow activity down some from just overall activity on YouTube because just the over amount of people, like crazy amount of people just being on the platform and subbing and everything else. But yeah, they got rid of the 3 dots.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so Goomba says he sent me a message in eBay. Let me grab my phone, take a look. Yes, for anybody that has looked at my eBay store, I will combine shipping on anything that you get.
Caroline Hustler wants to know, what is a wrench? A wrench is basically, if you're blue in the chat, then you have a wrench. You're able to do a little bit more than someone that is gray in the chat. You're able to drop links. If a troll comes in, you can actually give them the boot.
Yep. You can like delete messages that people put in there. You basically, a blue wrench just means that you're trusted and that you can, you know, have access to do like pretty much anything a moderator can do.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how what's it called? How they got rid of the 3 dots. I don't understand that, but hey.
I'm gonna give you a vet one too, because I don't like seeing just one lonely gray in my chat. So now we're all blue again. Uncle B says blue wrench means you're Mr. Burns.
That'd be a bad thing, being Mr. Burns.
So 1:30 today, Dana's dropping her hashtag resellers stay home video. Make sure you guys check that out. I'll be a part of it. Kel's up to 78. Way to go, Mel. You're getting there. Yeah, so I was talking with Mel a little bit on Instagram, and I guess next time Mel gets a locker, she's gonna want to go live, and like we'll get the inside scoop. You know what I mean? As far as what's in that locker and stuff like that. So that should be pretty cool.
So the next time they get one or whatever.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, they want to go live, and like we'll basically do it on my channel, or I mean we can even do it on yours. Doesn't matter either way, and go through the locker live with Mel. Yeah, guys, definitely make sure Nate just posted a link in there too for his channel. If you're not subscribed to Nate, please do so, because the show's on his channel every other day. So it's important that you're subbed to him. I do have his link down below as well. He's like in the majority of my not subscriptions, but descriptions. If you ever trying to find his link and you can't find it.
Yeah, we rotate the channel just in case everyone is new to the channel. I know we have a couple new faces, so
yeah, we do this every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. and normally run till about 11:30, sometimes 12. Just depends on the day and how much packing and stuff we got to do afterwards.
Yeah, Stephen, they still have the 3 dots there, but they just don't show any of the menu options or whatever. They got rid of them for whatever.
Wow, that's awesome, Cody. Cody said, I subbed to Nate first and it cascaded. I've subbed to close to 60 people since Nate made 1K. That's amazing.
Look at all the new friends you found, Cody.
Yep. Just because you stumbled across this gorgeous looking beard over here.
That's what's crazy. Like you find someone new outside like the normal people that you normally watch or whatever, and then next you know, like you fall into this like whole other community that you didn't even know that existed, and then maybe you notice a couple people that you do see in the other chats that watch this person. So like the reselling community, I know there's so many more people that is not in, like, I don't want to say our circle because that just sounds like weird, but like just in like the general people we all watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's always awesome to find different channels and stuff, and just kind of like have them, start watching us, and then we start watching them, and then basically just balloons from there. So that's what's awesome.
For sure. Brittany's got them brands. Thanks, Brittany. I appreciate you being here. Definitely would appreciate the thumbs up. Mike says here's the link to his $1,500 giveaway for reselling merchandise, I believe he said.
I need to get me on there. I like $1,500 merch. Not merch, but
Carolina Hustler. Casey said that he's 30 to 40 from 200. Definitely need to get him up there. Casey, we'll have you on the show one day too to help promote you a little bit. If you could, I don't know if you have Instagram or whatever. I have my Instagram down below. You can hit me up or email me or whatever. We'll get you on. Going to have Brittany Brands on too.
Definitely. Yeah, just so you guys,
is like the best mod in the history of life.
He crushes me finding links and posting. I'll go to do like mine and stuff sometimes, and next like as soon as I flip over to copy and paste or to paste it over, it's already in the chat.
I appreciate you being here either way, Yvette. I know how that is too. I watch a lot of shows on replay as well. But thank you so much for being here. Definitely appreciate the support.
What up, Fat Elvis Goods? He says, boom.
That's an awesome name, Fat Elvis. I like how you like differentiate which Elvis that you're representing. It's amazing.
What up, Brian?
Good Thanks for being here, man. Brian's in the house. What's up, dude?
He's a local guy. He's not too far from me.
Did you hit 300, Johnny? He's got the 300 giveaway video already. So I'm guessing that you hit it. Congratulations. Cool. So what do you have lined up for this week, Nate? Anything that you kind of want to like highlight? Any spoilers that you want to throw out there?
Nothing really. I will be having something on my channel pre-recorded this week, maybe even 2. We'll see. Just do maybe a deeper dive on some things that we touch on during the morning show, or maybe just some things that I kind of do. But nothing to like really announce. We do have, if people didn't hear, we do have merch for ECOM and Beyond. If you go on eBay, type in ECOM and Beyond, they'll pull up the two shirts that we have set up.
Dang.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
But yeah, that's about it, really. I mean, been so busy this weekend just packing and getting stuff together, and then we had the holiday yesterday, so couldn't really get too much done, but there will be stuff in the works for sure. I want to try and get a little more pre-recorders on there throughout the week. Try to do at least like 2 a week. I just can't wait to start doing some garage sale stuff.
Yeah, dude, me too. I can't wait.
My channel started like at the tail end of like garage sale season, and then once that kind of ended, so basically did the pre-recordeds on my channel just for the fact that like I can't really show that much on Amazon. So definitely going to be doing like a beginner's guide to Amazon, just kind of showing some things and how to get started and things of that nature. This way I can blur out stuff that I have to, sadly, but at least I'll be able to, at least I'll be able to show the process. Then I'm also going to be doing videos of just showing me A to Z sourcing on Amazon, actually seeing the products that I bought and all that. Now, those videos or those items I'll be already sold out of, but it still shows you the process, which, is the main idea of, showing you guys how to fish. That's what I would say. So, hey, we got a sold.
Goomba, thank you so much for purchasing the RJ Barrett rookie cards. You just grabbed these ones. I will combine the shipping and I'll get these out for you today.
Shane M. Purchased the ECOM and Beyond shirt. Thank you so much.
Shane's the man.
Shane, if you want to send me a message on eBay with your store name, and we'll start you with the chain.
Yep, we need to get Goomba going too. So you bought all cards.
We'll get the chain rolling. We just need to start it so we can.
Yeah, did you make a post for it in the Facebook group yet? Let me see if I still got the Facebook group copied and pasted. Yeah, I do. So guys, go and join the Facebook group right here, because we will keep that thread going after the show. So Todd, I think Casey, Goomba, Shane, me and Nate are going to be a part of that so far. And then anybody else that wants to be a part, you can just go and drop your store link on the thing that Nate's going to post.
Yeah, as soon as this show's over, I'm going to put a link for or start a post for it. I just have to get it lined up right because it's kind of what's it called? It's kind of started a little wonky, but we'll get it rolling. Cajun Reseller says 56 watching, 36 likes. Hit the like button, please. Push our channel out so we can find more friends.
Yep, that would be awesome.
Dave Diggs says he can't get an Amazon account. All right, man.
That sucks.
Amazon's awesome. Hope you didn't have issues with it already and you got banned. They do hit you with the ban hammer pretty quick over there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yvette said, let the cha-ching fairies bless us all.
Definitely. It's always a great way to start a Monday.
Yep, absolutely. Well, guys, I think we're gonna wind down here. Nate, if you could drop the link, I guess, one more time for the T-shirt in case anyone wants it. Feel free to order that off of Nate's thing. Fat Elvis did have a question though. Sorry, I'm glad that you asked that question again, Fat Elvis. He first asked how was business, and then he asked, do you guys sell any clothes? Yeah, we both sell clothes. And business has been good lately. I would say, and I know it's always this way for Nate. It's not never this way for me. Normally, I'm like crushing eBay, and like Amazon's kind of like not doing as well. But since the pandemic started, my Amazon has just been blowing up, and my eBay is doing okay, but it's like nothing like it normally is.
Yeah, my numbers have hit all-time numbers, especially on Amazon.
Yeah.
eBay has been kind of slow, but I mean, I do sell a lot of clothes and stuff. So I don't know if that's part of the reason. I mean, I'm also not listing every day either. The merch fulfilled orders have been just insane. I mean, even right now, it's probably the slowest rate, and I probably still have 40 or 50 packages going out today just for the fact that I haven't shipped since Saturday. So clothing's going to hit you in waves. You know what I mean? It's going to go fast. It's going to go. Then it's slow. It just really depends on, what the season, how everything is. Clothing should be doing rather well, especially hopefully in the next few months or whatever. But summer, I think people are going to be a little more thrifty with their spending. So really trying to push deals and save some money every which way they can. So clothing and used items, I think will be I think we'll sell a little bit better than the normal. And we'll see. We'll see how things go.
Yep. What's up, John? Dad's Fin Garage. Appreciate you being here, man. Fat Elvis says, have you ever bought anything from people like ThreadUp? I have not. Have you, Nate? I know some people said they have.
I know people that have. And from what I understand, ThreadUp is almost like people that buy or get things from department stores that are on clearance or whatever, and then they basically just make a box of goodies, in other words. So some people have done pretty well from what I've watched on videos, but I'm sure that's not going to be everyone. There's probably some of them are going to be better, some of them are not going to be as good, but I've heard for the most part it's been pretty well. But there's a lot of people that do ThreadUp. There's Anita Fanita. She does ThreadUp. She has a couple of videos on her channel. I'm trying to think who else does. There's 2 other people that I know that definitely did that. I can't remember off the top of my head. But
yeah,
recently
I'll have to look into it. I haven't really looked into it at all yet. Fat Elvis just purchased 2,000 baseball and football cards. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been diving real heavy into cards lately. For me, I'm going to be fully transparent. I'm making money on them. I'm not making a killing on them. For me, it's more of a hobby that I can make a little bit of extra money with type thing. You know what I mean? But I've definitely been enjoying getting back into the cards and stuff. And I got some really cool ones. I got autograph cards, and look, this is a jersey rookie card of Odell Beckham, and I got all kinds of really cool jersey cards and autograph cards, and I've been really enjoying getting back into it.
You said that Odell Beckham was a rookie?
Yeah, it's his rookie jersey.
That's got to be worth some money.
Yeah, you can't really see it because it's blue, but yeah. I got some really cool ones. I've sniped a lot of cards off of eBay the past couple weeks, and I've opened a bunch too.
Bro says the Baptist lottery tickets can pay off or break you. Still fun though, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
I almost caught myself starting to buy cards, but then I thought, I'm like, man, my store and what I have, I'm just not set up for it. I don't have the card sleeves and everything else, so it would be more of for the fun of it starting out until I got situated. Just buying the different things or getting those type of things from garage sales or buying out cheaper collections.
Yeah, that's what I did a lot over the summer, was bought out a lot of collections and stuff like that. So I have a lot of old cards I'm now removing, 80s and 90s cards I'm removing from cases to put newer stuff that I get, autograph cards and stuff like that in cases, rookie cards.
She says, do you guys use any type of multi-channel listing forward? I know Anthony and myself use VENDOO to cross list and post and everything like that.
Yep. Hashtag VENDOO crew, guys. Yeah, both of us use VENDOO to kind of take our eBay listings to other places and stuff like that.
Should throw your link.
Touche, I completely forgot about that. Let me grab that for you guys. I have if anybody is not on VENDOO yet, I have an affiliate link through VENDOO that could save you and me some money. So let me put that in the chat for you guys.
If you're looking to possibly add that as something you do, you can use the free 5 listings and try it out. And you can list from eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, Etsy. I think it's Etsy's.
Yeah, Etsy's on there too.
You know, so if you do clothing, Fat Elvis goods, you know, you do Posh, or you might want to think about doing Posh.
VENDOO's awesome. Like you will make your money back off of it just from the sales you're gonna have on other platforms. So like I hate monthly subscriptions, but like VENDOO is one that I'm glad to pay every month.
Yeah, I had two Mercari sales this weekend. One was a Funko, and the other one was an Atari 2600 system bundle. System bundle Atari went for $80 plus shipping. It had I think close to 30 games. It had like a very cool like case that you would normally put your games in. Like it had like a flip top that you would like sit on your entertainment stand or something. So like keep it protected from like the dust and everything else. It was pretty cool just to keep in there. So yeah, that sold for $80, which I bought that. I overpaid at a garage sale. I think I paid $30 or $40 for it. So I'm happy to see that go. And I think it sold on Mercari for the bare fact that they only had to pay $10 to ship, and it shipped from Pennsylvania to California in a 16 by 12 by 8 box for $10. So Mercari, there's some advantages of using their paid shipping or whatever. Hey, Donatella, welcome.
Donatella, what's up? Glad that you're here. If you guys aren't subbed to Donna, make sure you do so. She does auctions all the time. She's awesome. She really is.
Yeah, they literally do auctions on Donna's channel and on T's channel. Auctions for you literally every day. So if you're stuck in the house, you want to buy some stuff for resale or even for personal, they have some awesome stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Highly suggest both Donna and T.
I'm glad they're still rolling with stuff because, I mean, with the pandemic going on, I know the lockers are hard to come by. So I'm glad she was stocked up before that all happened. And
no,
I got some room now.
They've made it really easy to source during this time. So thank you, Donna and T.
Yeah, Jennifer Hayes put in Anita Finita's link. She's the one that I was talking about with the thread up boxes and stuff like that. So if anyone's interested in checking out Anita Finita, she's awesome. She does like jewelry and the crafty side of things on Etsy, and she's awesome. And yeah, definitely check out T and Donna for auctions.
Fishing and Picking was asking me about the LeBron James card that I sniped. It's not graded by a major company. It's a GMA, which I don't even know what that stands for. But yeah, that hurts the value of it. But I'm probably just gonna end up keeping it. I listed it on eBay for like $19.95, but I'll probably just end up keeping it. I mean, it's a LeBron James rookie card that's graded 10. So, but one of the few things that I do collect is Cavalier cards. So, like, I'll probably end up keeping that.
Hello, Jimmy. Jimmy says I'm back. I have to grab a shower. Jimmy, I've been vaping this real juice. Like,
what up, Jimmy?
I'm about down half a bottle. If anybody's looking for some vape juice, hit up infamousjuice.com. That's Infamous Stacker's vape site. I'm vaping his Trill juice, and he has a huge line. It's all FDA approved. You know, it's not some like backdoor company or anything weird that you're going to worry about quality. I'm vaping it right now, and it's good. I love that strawberry blackberry custard, man. I've never had anything blackberry really, or had anything I liked. I would say blackberry until I vaped on that. So that has been awesome. I haven't tried anything else because I've been like really enjoying the that strawberry custard, that strawberry blackberry custard.
Hey, Mike. Good morning, man. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, here's Donatella's link to anybody that was curious about it to go subscribe to her. T's link is also in here, auctions for you. So make sure you guys sub to both of them. You guys will really enjoy their channels. Okay, so Jimmy says his site is closed until next weekend. They're only shipping on Mondays. Merch fulfill. There you go, Cajun.
I gotta come up with a merch fulfill shirt.
Yeah, dude, we should have had Mr. Burns saying merch fulfilled. That would have been awesome.
I'll have to find a couple different images of that to pop up and use.
Yeah, for sure.
It's been fun doing that. It's kind of crazy how Mr. Burns turned into like our mascot.
I know.
We've been putting him to work with our thumbnails and stuff.
Yep.
Instead of the other way around, like where Mr. Burns usually told everyone else what to do, we're making him, hold the sign saying what our topics are and put up on our shirts.
That's awesome, Tommy. What did you buy something or did you sell something? Guys, we are going to start winding down, but we have 63 people in the chat right now. So if you guys could do me a solid and click the thumbs up, that would help out a lot as far as, the show getting out there with the algorithm and everything. I'd really appreciate that. Also, if you guys want to leave any comment after the show's over with, you'll be getting broski points towards our giveaway at the beginning of next month. So, definitely do so, because even just 1 point is enough to get you to win, which is what we've seen with Paul Gate City Picker.
Definitely. When we switch up our prizes every month, it's not going to just be a t-shirt or whatever. It could be anything. So, and also too, like anything that you're doing that we're having you guys do or we're asking you to do for the contest, it's also helping us, pump out to the masses and get our channel to grow, so you guys can get more friends to chat with and more people to watch and everything else. So it's just making our community bigger, and that's what our big goal here is, to help everyone and to get bigger in the community. More friends is always a better thing.
Yeah,
definitely. We want people to come join our party.
Brittany said that we could have a contest for people to design shirts, and whoever has the best one wins, like a free shirt. Idea. That would be awesome. Yeah, I'd be down to do all kinds of different contests like that.
Fishing and Picking says, what happened to VENDOO crew, Mr. Burns? Are they still in the chats? Haven't seen them.
I haven't seen them at all. No, I mean, they're probably still timed out from that one day where like literally everybody and their mom just like, it was like a gang wrenching. So yeah, I haven't seen them at all. I kind of miss them. Because they would give you a hard time, but they were always like real awesome to me.
It's like it's almost like the if you ever watch Bearded Picker, like the bearded ass pad or whatever, like how he would pop up in the chat sometimes. It was almost like that type of account. Like he'd come and hang out, really not cause too much trouble or anything, but yeah, it'd just be funny to see him in the chat. Yeah,
for sure.
Rev, you hit the nail on the coffin, man. Like reselling community, just being able to do what I do and what everyone else does, with the business, it's helping my family stay afloat. And not only that, I've met so many wonderful people, in the community as well. Like so many people that I'm happy to say that are my friends and that would, if I had a question or needed a little bit of guidance or whatever, that they would have no problem helping me. So that has been awesome for us. Yeah, there's BP.
BP's in the house. What's up, man?
I was talking about the guy that or the guy or girl that comes in your chat is the bearded ass pad. What up, Scott? We gotta have you come on the show one morning if you got some time.
Definitely. I would love to have you on, Scott.
We can really dive deep into Amazon with you one day.
Yeah,
but not too deep, of course, because we don't want to put your store or your business in jeopardy at all.
Yeah. definitely.
And there,
There. Yeah. That is amazing.
Oh, that's funny.
And they've got almost the same logo too.
They got blonde hair. They're missing a little bit of the Amazon, eBay, YouTube on the icon, but other than that, it's pretty good. It's a little different though. It's a little different. That is funny. They say that you say beard ass pad 3 times and he shows. It's like Beetlejuice. That is the myth is true because that was the first time I've seen the bearded ass pad in our chats.
Yeah, I've never seen him before either.
Oh man.
Well, welcome. He even put a little doo-doo brown emoji in there.
Right?
He's back at you, bearded ass pad.
He's part of the crew. Oh man.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, we definitely appreciate you guys. Like I said, please drop a thumbs up on this video. We'll be back tomorrow on Nate's channel at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time as per usual. And I'll have a recorded video for you guys tomorrow. So, should be pretty cool.
Definitely. And always stay tuned to what I got coming up. It's always a mystery of when and where, but pre-recorded is always on the horizon.
Yep. D is coming up at noon. Then we got the Mile High Treasure Hunters at 1. And we got Simply Dana at 1:30. So we got a pretty full afternoon. And then I'm pretty sure Victoria's at 2, I believe. Victoria said she's at 2 with Harry Tornado.
Action-packed Monday. What?
Yep. Let's go get that money, guys. I appreciate everyone being here. And me and the Beard will see you tomorrow morning.
Peace, everybody.